Many of us have been in a situation where we want to influence or persuade someone to do something, whether it's to change their behavior, adopt a new habit, or make a decision. While the word manipulation often has a negative connotation, it's important to recognize that it is a natural part of human interaction and can be used in a positive way. One key to successfully influencing others is to be strategic in how you communicate your goal. This means being aware of how you begin and end a conversation, as well as how you structure the conversation as a whole. Let's use the example of wanting to persuade a friend or partner to change careers. This can be a sensitive topic, as a person's career is often tied to their identity and sense of purpose. It's important to approach the conversation with empathy and a genuine desire to help, rather than coming across as pushy or manipulative. One effective strategy is to start the conversation by asking open-ended questions about the person's current job and how they feel about it. This shows that you are interested in their perspective and allows them to share their thoughts and concerns. It's also important to actively listen and show that you are paying attention to what they are saying. Active listening involves not just hearing the words that someone is saying, but fully understanding and engaging with their thoughts and feelings. It involves paying attention to verbal and nonverbal cues, asking clarifying questions, and genuinely trying to understand the other person's perspective. The benefits of active listening are numerous. It can improve relationships, gather important information, and lead to better decision-making. It can also create a safe and supportive environment for the person speaking, leading to increased self-esteem and confidence, and even reducing stress and anxiety. Once you have established a rapport with your friend or partner and have a sense of their thoughts and feelings about their current job, you can begin to introduce the idea of a career change. It's important to do this in a gradual way, rather than just blurting out your goal. One way to do this is to offer support and resources, such as job search websites or career counseling. This shows that you are not just pushing your own agenda, but are genuinely interested in helping your friend or partner explore their options. It's also helpful to be aware of your own biases and to listen without judgment. It's important to recognize that everyone has different values and priorities, and what may seem like a no-brainer to you may not be the right fit for someone else. As you near the end of the conversation, it's important to reiterate your goal and the resources you have offered. This helps to solidify the message and make it more likely that your friend or partner will consider the idea of a career change. It's also a good idea to end the conversation on a positive note, such as expressing confidence in your friend or partner's abilities and potential to succeed in a new career. By using these strategies, you can effectively communicate your goal without coming across as manipulative or pushy. You can create a safe and supportive environment for the person you are trying to influence and increase the chances that they will consider your perspective. Of course, it's important to recognize that you cannot control the actions of others. Ultimately, the decision to change careers or not is up to your friend or partner. But by using effective communication strategies, you can increase the chances that they will take your thoughts and concerns into consideration. To sum up, here are some key strategies for effectively communicating your goal in a conversation. Begin the conversation by asking open-ended questions about the person's current situation and how they feel about it. Practice active listening by paying attention to verbal and nonverbal cues, asking clarifying questions, and genuinely trying to understand the other person's perspective. Gradually introduce the idea of your goal and offer support and resources to help them explore their options. Be aware of your own biases and listen without judgment. Near the end of the conversation, reiterate your goal and the resources you have offered. End the conversation on a positive note, expressing confidence in the person's abilities and potential to succeed. By following these strategies, you can communicate your goal in a way that is respectful and supportive, rather than manipulative. But what about the science behind why these strategies work? Research has shown that people are more likely to be receptive to a message if it is delivered in a way that feels supportive and non-threatening. In a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, participants were more likely to adopt a new habit when the request was phrased in a way that emphasized the potential benefits to the individual, rather than the benefits to the requester or society as a whole. Another study published in the Journal of Applied Social Psychology found that people were more likely to comply with a request when it was phrased as a question, rather than a direct command. This is because questions allow the person to feel like they have a choice, rather than feeling pressured or controlled. So by using open-ended questions, offering support and resources, and framing your request as a question, you can increase the chances that the person you are trying to influence will be receptive to your message. In conclusion, communicating your goal in a conversation can be a delicate task, but by using strategies such as active listening, gradually introducing your goal, and framing your request in a supportive and non-threatening way, you can increase the chances that the person you are trying to influence will consider your perspective and take action. Remember to be patient and understanding, as change can be difficult and can take time. By approaching the conversation with empathy and a genuine desire to help, you can build stronger relationships and be a positive influence in the lives of others.